Students, in this lecture I am going to discuss about the last but not in least, okay, the life process which is known as excretion. Okay, which is known as excretion. Okay, before this I discuss about nutrition, respiration and transportation. Okay, in nutrition the most important process is known as the digestion. Okay, it is known as digestion. Okay, you know very well the digested food, after digestion absorption of this digested food takes place. Okay, and what about the remaining, okay, metabolic waste, okay, or undigested food? Okay, this is about excretion. Actually, what is the definition of excretion? Okay, it is the biological process in which removal of metabolic waste, okay, removal of metabolic waste from our body is known as excretion. Is known as excretion. Okay, excretion क्या है? तो excretion एक biological process है कि जिसमें हमारे बॉडी में से जो मेटाबॉलिक वेस्ट का फॉर्मेशन होता है, तो मेटाबॉलिक वेस्ट को हमारे बॉडी से रिमूव करना, क्या करना? रिमूव करना, एलिमिनेट करना। इस प्रोसेस को हम क्या बोलते हैं? तो एक्सक्रीशन बोलते हैं। ओके, अगर हमने देखा जाए तो डाइजेस्टेड फूड मटेरियल एब्जॉर्ब हो चुका था, अभी रिमेनिंग वाला जो क्या है? टॉक्सिक वेस्ट है। ओके, कि जो मेटाबॉलिक वेस्ट हम उसको बोलते हैं, तो हमारे बॉडी में उसका डिपोजिशन नहीं होना चाहिए। ओके, हमारे बॉडी में वैसे भी रुकने चाहिए, इसलिए उसको क्या करना पड़ेगा? वो हार्मफुल है। ओके, क्या है? हार्मफुल है। अगर हमारे बॉडी में वैसे ही रह जाते तो हार्मफुल रह सकते थे, राइट? ओके, तो उसको हमने क्या करेंगे? उसको हम एलिमिनेट करेंगे, रिमूव करेंगे। उसको हम क्या करेंगे? रिमूव करेंगे। तो रिमूव करने की जो प्रोसेस है उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? एक्सक्रीशन बोलते हैं। क्या बोलते हैं? एक्सक्रीशन। ओके, हमारे पास और एक एग्जांपल है यूनिसेलुलर का। यूनिसेलुलर ऑर्गेनिज्म जो है तो मोस्टली, ओके, दे आर फाउंड इन वाटर, एक्वाटिक है। ओके, और जो एक्वाटिक यूनिसेलुलर ऑर्गेनिजम्स है, तो एक्वाटिक यूनिसेलुलर ऑर्गेनिज्म उनके बॉडी में का जो वेस्ट मटेरियल है, तो वेस्ट मटेरियल कौन से प्रोसेस से रिमूव कर सकते हैं? तो सिंपल डिफ्यूजन से रिमूव कर सकते हैं। ओके, बाय सिंपल डिफ्यूजन। ओके, यू नो वेरी वेल व्हाट यू मीन बाय डिफ्यूजन। ओके, डिफ्यूजन मीन्स फ्रॉम हायर कॉन्सेंट्रेशन टू लोअर कॉन्सेंट्रेशन। और उनके बॉडी में उनका कौन सा ऑर्गन इस प्रोसेस में उनको हेल्प कर रहा है? ओके, तो उनके बॉडी में उसका जो बॉडी सरफेस है, ओके, तो बॉडी सरफेस क्या करेगा? ओके, बॉडी सरफेस एक्सक्रीशन को हेल्प करेगा। ओके, उनके बॉडी में ये जो नाइट्रोजनस मेटाबॉलिक वेस्ट है, तो वो सिंपल डिफ्यूजन से वहां से क्या हो जाएगा? फ्रॉम देयर बॉडी सरफेस इनटू द सराउंडिंग वाटर, into the surrounding water, because these unicellular organisms are found in water, lives in water. उनका हैबिटेट क्या है? मोड ऑफ हैबिटेट क्या है? एक्वाटिक, राइट? ओके, तो यहाँ पे हमने देखा अबाउट यूनिसेलुलर ऑर्गेनिजम्स। ओके, एंड मल्टीसेलुलर ऑर्गेनिजम्स में क्या होता है? मल्टीसेलुलर ऑर्गेनिजम्स में उसका जो वेस्ट मटेरियल्स है, तो वेस्ट मटेरियल्स में, ओके, उसको एक्सक्रीट करने के लिए डिफरेंट मेथड्स है। ओके, और यहाँ पे हमें डिस्कस करना है आगे जाके ह्यूमन एक्सक्रीटरी सिस्टम के बारे में और प्लांट के बारे में। ओके, और प्लांट के बारे में। ओके, यहाँ पे देखिए कि मल्टीसेलुलर ऑर्गेनिजम्स में वेस्ट मटेरियल कौन से फॉर्म होते हैं? ओके, वेस्ट मटेरियल में, मेटाबॉलिक वेस्ट मटेरियल में कौन से वेस्ट आएंगे? ओके, यहाँ पे देखिए अमोनिया, यूरिया, यूरिक एसिड, CO2, पिगमेंट्स, salt, digested waste and excess of water। ओके, ये जो सभी की सभी है, तो ये क्या है? वेस्ट मटेरियल्स है। ओके, अभी यहाँ पे देखिए कि मैंने इसको अंडरलाइन किया है, अमोनिया, यूरिया एंड यूरिक एसिड। These three are considered as, okay, nitrogenous waste। अमोनिया, यूरिया एंड यूरिक एसिड are considered as nitrogenous वेस्ट। ओके, बिकॉज उसका जो क्या है? कंपोजिशन है, तो मेनली नाइट्रोजन उसमें रहेगा, दैट्स व्हाई इट इज नोन एज नाइट्रोजनस वेस्ट। ओके, ये जो नाइट्रोजनस वेस्ट है, तो कहाँ पे फॉर्म होते हैं? हमारे बॉडी। ओके, हमारे बॉडी में हमने देखा था न्यूट्रिशन डाइजेशन में, ओके, कि लीवर जो है, लीवर लार्जेस्ट ग्लैंड। ओके, लिवर में इसका फॉर्मेशन होगा, लिवर में उसका प्रोडक्शन होगा, इसका अमोनिया, यूरिया एंड यूरिक एसिड का प्रोडक्शन इसमें होगा, लिवर में होगा। ओके, और ये जो है तीनों के तीनों नाइट्रोजनस वेस्ट ओके किससे फॉर्म होते हैं? आफ्टर द मेटाबॉलिज्म ऑफ एक्सेस प्रोटीन्स। ओके, एक्सेस प्रोटीन से किसका फॉर्मेशन हुआ? ओके, अमोनिया, यूरिया एंड यूरिक एसिड। ओके, यहाँ पे और देखिए कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, जो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड हम लिबरेट कर चुके थे। ओके, रेस्पिरेशन में हमने उसको लिबरेट किया था, राइट। ओके, और उसको जो एलिमिनेशन है, उसका जो एलिमिनेशन है बाय द हेल्प ऑफ आवर लंग्स। ओके, बाय द हेल्प ऑफ आवर लंग्स। ओके, यहाँ पे देखिए कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड लिबरेट हो चुका था, ओके, रिलीज हो चुका था रेस्पिरेशन में। ओके, और उसका हम क्या करेंगे? उसका हम एलिमिनेशन करेंगे, उसको रिमूव करेंगे बाय द हेल्प ऑफ आवर लंग्स। ओके, यानी कि लंग्स भी यहाँ पे क्या हुए? एक्सक्रीटरी ऑर्गन हुए, राइट। ओके, उसके बाद पिगमेंट जो है हमारे बॉडी में, पिगमेंट्स का फॉर्मेशन होता है। ओके, मेनली देयर आर टू पिगमेंट्स आर देयर, बिलीरुबिन एंड बिलीवर्डिन। बिलीरुबिन एंड बिलीवर्डिन, ओके, दीज आर द बाइल पिगमेंट्स। ओके, क्या है? बाइल पिगमेंट्स है कि जो बाइल जूस में रहेंगे, किसमें रहेंगे? बाइल जूस में। ओके, और बाइल जूस का सिक्रेशन करने का काम किसका है? लिवर का है। किसका है? लिवर का है। ओके, ये बिलीरुबिन बिलीवर्डिन नाम के पिगमेंट जो है वो कब फॉर्म होते हैं? आफ्टर द ब्रेकडाउन ऑफ एचबी ऑफ आरबीसी। ओके, रेड ब्लड सेल्स में जो एचबी हीमोग्लोबिन प्रेजेंट है उसका अगर ब्रेकडाउन हो जाता है तो किसका फॉर्मेशन होगा? बिलीरुबिन एंड बिलीवर्डिन का। ओके, ध्यान में रखो। तो यहाँ पे lungs as a excretory organ, okay, liver as a excretory organ, okay, skin as a excretory organ, okay, body surface as a excretory organ, okay, and kidney as a excretory organ. ये सभी के सभी क्या है? excretory organ in different type of organisms. Okay, now I am going to discuss about human excretory system. Okay, this is the diagram of human excretory system. Human excretory system जो है okay consist हो चुकी है किसमें? अ पेयर ऑफ किडनी, ओके, उसके बाद अ पेयर ऑफ यूरेटर, ओके, पेयर ऑफ यूरेटर 2 नंबर में है, ओके, उसके बाद यूरिनरी ब्लैडर सिंगल है, सिंगल यूरिनरी ब्लैडर, ओके, एंड सिंगल यूरेथ्रा। ओके, तो ये चार क्या है? कंपोनेंट्स है कि जिससे हमारी क्या फॉर्म हुई है? एक्सक्रीटरी सिस्टम। ओके, यहाँ पे देखिए किडनी, ओके, ये जो है लेफ्ट किडनी है, ये जो है राइट किडनी है, ओके, उसके बाद ये जो है फ्रॉम दिस किडनी द एक्सटेंडिंग ट्यूब्स, ओके, द स्ट्रक्चर्स आर प्रेजेंट व्हिच इज नोन एज यूरेटर्स। उसको हमने क्या बोला? यूरेटर्स। ओके, उसके बाद है यूरिनरी ब्लैडर, राइट। ओके, और उसके बाद है यूरेथ्रा। क्या है? यूरेथ्रा। ओके, 1 2 3 एंड 4 ये यहाँ पे मैंने लिखा है। ओके, उसके बाद देखिए कि जो नाइट्रोजनस मेटाबॉलिक वेस्ट है, ओके, मेटाबॉलिक वेस्ट कहाँ पे प्रेजेंट है? ब्लड में। कहाँ पे प्रेजेंट है? ब्लड में। ओके, उसको हम रिमूव करेंगे, उसको हम क्या करेंगे? रिमूव करेंगे फ्रॉम दिस ब्लड। ओके, वी हैव टू रिमूव दिस मेटाबॉलिक वेस्ट। ओके, और वो जो ब्लड है वो ब्लड कहाँ पे है? हमारे हार्ट में। ओके, हार्ट में से जाएगा, ओके, और किडनी में एंटर करेगा। हार्ट में से जाएगा, किडनी में एंटर करेगा। तो किडनी में एंटर करने के लिए उसके पास क्या है? रीनल आर्टरी है, रीनल आर्टरी। ओके, रीनल आर्टरी एंटर हो जाती है इस किडनी में। ओके, और उसके बाद उसका क्या हो जाता है? उसका ओके यूरिन का फॉर्मेशन हो जाता है, उसका फिल्ट्रेशन हो जाता है। ओके, हम उसके बाद उसको एक्सप्लेन करेंगे डिटेल में। ओके, उसके बाद ये सभी फिल्ट्रेशन वगैरह हुआ, वहां से नाइट्रोजनस वेस्ट मटेरियल्स निकाले इसमें किडनी में। ओके, और ये जो रिमेनिंग वाला ब्लड है जिसका फिल्ट्रेशन हुआ उसको फिर से हमारे हार्ट की तरफ। नाउ इन दिस लेक्चर वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस अबाउट द डिटेल अबाउट ह्यूमन एक्सक्रीटरी सिस्टम। ओके, यहाँ पे देखिए a pair of kidney, okay, a pair of ureter, single urinary bladder and urethra. Okay, now I am going to explain about the structure of kidney. Okay, kidney is a bean-shaped organ. Kidney is a bean-shaped organ which is located in our abdomen region. Which is located in our abdomen region. Okay, one on either side of our backbone. One on either side of our backbone, and this kidney play very important role in 2 processes. Okay, actually it helps in excretion, as I told you what is by excretion. Okay, and second one which is known as osmoregulation. Kidney is play important role in osmoregulation, and what is meant by osmoregulation here? Okay, the process in which maintenance of water and salt balance in our body. Maintenance of water and salt balance in our body. Okay, which is known as osmoregulation. Okay, and inside of this kidney, okay, there are millions of nephrons are present. Okay, there are million of nephrons are present, 1 to 1.2 millions of nephrons are present, and this is the structure of nephron. Okay, and a nephron is considered as structural and functional unit of kidney. Nephron is considered as structural and functional unit of kidney. Okay, now I am going to explain about the structure of nephron. Okay, nephron shows two parts. Okay, first part is known as Malpighian body. Okay, and second part, which is known as renal tubule. Renal tubule. Okay, in the first part, Malpighian body, two parts are there. Okay, which is known as Bowman's capsule, and second one, which is known as glomerulus. Okay, and in a renal tubule, first part is known as PCT. Okay, second part is known as loop of Henle, and third part, which is known as DCT. Okay, which is known as DCT. Okay, here this is considered as glomerulus. Okay, this cup-shaped structure is known as Bowman's capsule. Okay, and both these structure collectively known as Malpighian body. Okay, after that, this is the structure of PCT. Okay, this is the structure of loop of Henle, and this is the structure of DCT. These three, okay, collectively known as renal tubule. Okay, inside the kidney there is the formation of there is the formation of urine. Okay, and the formation of urine takes place inside of this nephron, and nephron present in the kidney. Okay, now the formation of urine. Okay, formation of urine. Okay, here formation of urine completed in 3 steps. First step is ultrafiltration. Okay, second step is known as selective reabsorption, and third step, which is known as renal secretion. Third step is known as renal secretion. Okay, now these nephron play important role in the formation of urine. Okay, ultrafiltration. Okay, as I told you, in the kidney there is the entering of renal artery. Okay, which came from our heart. Okay, and we have to remove the metabolic waste from this blood. Okay, which come along with the renal artery. Renal artery, after entering in the kidney, it again divide into the structure which is known as afferent arteriole. Afferent arteriole. Okay, after that it form the network of capillaries. Okay, which is known as glomerulus. Okay, and here which leave from this Bowman capsule is known as efferent arteriole. Efferent arteriole. Okay, simply you have to remember. Okay, here the structure of nephron. Okay, and the blood comes along with the afferent arteriole. Okay, it is present in the glomerulus now. Okay, and the ultrafiltration takes place in glomerulus on the basis of different pressures. Okay, now the toxic waste along with water and some essential elements or essential components collect here in Bowman capsule, and after that it travels here. But now after the ultrafiltration, some essential components are remaining in this structure. Okay, and we have to remove from this essential towards the body. We have to remove these essential components towards the body again, because they are essential. They are essential really to our body. Okay, and that's why the function or the process is known as selective reabsorption. Okay, here high threshold substances, which is essential our body, are again reabsorbed from this filtrate. is known as selective reabsorption, and selective reabsorption takes place in a renal tubule. Okay, now in this structure, okay, in this blood, now the toxic wastes are also remain. Okay, toxic wastes are also remain, and we have to remove this toxic waste from our urine, and these renal secretion play important here. Okay, from where to where? From blood to renal tubule. Okay, toxic substances, okay, exchange is known as renal secretion. This is about formation of our urine. Okay, after the formation of this urine, okay, this urine pass with the help of this long tube. Okay, pass with the help of this long tube. Okay, and this tube is known as ureter. This tube is known as ureter. Okay, this ureter connects the kidney with urinary bladder. With this urinary bladder. Okay, actually this urinary bladder temporary storage of urine takes place. Okay, in the urinary bladder, the temporary storage of urine takes place. Okay, actually, this urinary bladder is muscular organ, which is a bag-like. Okay, and this urinary bladder under the control of our nervous system. Under the control of our nervous system. Okay, inside of this urinary bladder, there are osmoreceptors. Okay, after the collection of urine inside of this urinary bladder, okay, there are certain signals which generated with the help of this osmoreceptor, which is towards our central nervous system. Okay, and this central nervous system sends motor neurons. Okay, sends motor neurons. Okay, and after sending these motor neurons towards the urinary bladder, okay, contraction takes place. Contraction of the urinary bladder takes place. Okay, and this urethra relaxes. Okay, in urethra there are sphincters which open now. Okay, and urge of urine takes place. Okay, and urge of urine takes place. Okay, this urge is known as micturition. This urge of urine is known as micturition. Okay, this is under our nervous system. Okay, comes under our nervous system. It means it is regulated. Micturition is a regulated process. Okay, this is about our excretion. Okay, and there are certain organs which play important role during excretion other than this kidney. Okay, skin play important role in excretion of different type of sweat, sebum. Okay, inside our skin there are sweat glands and sebaceous gland. Okay, sweat gland and sebaceous gland. Okay, which excretes sweat and sebum. Okay, respectively. Now, as I told you before, these lungs also play important role. Okay, lungs are considered an accessory excretory organ. Okay, in human, because lungs excrete volatile substances. Okay, like carbon dioxide. Okay, and certain amount of water. Okay, and liver play important role in the excretion of metabolic waste, okay, such as ammonia, urea and uric acid, okay, and after that bilirubin and biliverdin, okay. This is about human excretory system. Students, before this we discussed about the excretion in human, okay. Now we are talking about the excretion in plants, okay, secretion and excretion in plants, okay. Actually plants use completely different strategies, okay. Plants use completely different strategies than those of in animals, okay. Plants do not have a special organ, okay. Plants do not have any special organ to remove this waste, okay. Now we discuss about the exchange of gases, okay, such as O2 and CO2, okay. Now these gases O2 and CO2, okay, can be exchanged or excreted by the help of stomata of leaves, okay. This exchange takes place, this excretion takes place, okay. Oxygen and CO2 can be excreted with the help of stomata of the leaves, okay. You know very well during photosynthesis, okay, during photosynthesis daytime what happens, okay, plants can excrete oxygen, okay, and during night time, during the respiration process, okay, plants can excrete, okay, actually during night plants can excrete carbon dioxide, okay. It means excretion about oxygen and carbon dioxide in plants, okay. Now plants also can excrete the excess of water, okay. Plants can excrete excess of water, okay, by the help of transpiration, you know very well what is meant by transpiration, the loss of water, okay. Now we are talking about another, okay, different methods and different parts which helps during excretion in plants, okay. Now many plants can eliminate waste, okay, by its accumulation, okay. Many plants can apply this method, okay, to eliminate waste by its accumulation, okay, in the vacuoles, okay. These vacuoles are present at where? In the aging leaf cells, okay. Now these leaves will eventually die. Actually these are the older leaves, these are the senescent leaves, okay, which will eventually die and fall off, okay. These are the older leaves, okay, eventually they die and fall off from this plant, okay. And the accumulation of these waste material in the vacuole of this type of leaves, okay, these will eventually die and fall off, removing the waste in this process, okay, okay. This is the method, okay. By the help of this method plant can excrete their waste, okay. Now in some plants the waste products are stored as resin and gums, okay. Waste products are stored as a resin and gums, okay, in the old xylem, okay. Now in the bark you have to observe, okay, there are sticky substances which are surrounded the bark, okay. These are considered as resin and gums, okay. Now have you ever noticed a sticky, milky or oily substance, okay, oozing out from the bark of the leaves, trees, okay. Now the answer is these are the excretory products. These are the excretory products stored in the old xylem. These are the excretory product of that plant, okay, and these are stored in the old xylem of the plant, okay. Now plants also excrete some waste substances into the soil. Okay, into the soil. These are the roots of the plant. Okay, and now the plant, with the help of this root, okay, excrete some waste materials into the soil. Okay, around them. Okay, now in some plants, waste in the form of calcium oxalate. Okay, in some plants, waste in the form of calcium oxalate. Okay, crystals, calcium oxalate crystals called as rapids or raphides, called as a rapids or rapids, and these rapids are needle shape. Okay, these rapids are needle shape and therefore can hurt. Okay, they can hurt and causing itching. Okay, causing itching. Okay, our cells are different animals. Okay, and now the example, where they found, in which plant they found? Okay, colocasia leaves. Okay, colocasia leaves. Okay, and outer skin of the onion. Outer skin of the onion. Okay, these rapids are found in that leaves. Okay, in the leaves of colocasia and the outer skin of the onion. These are the waste material. Okay, now in some plants they excrete waste. Okay, they excrete waste. Actually, these are the waste material for them. Okay, these are the waste material for them. Okay, these plants, but these are the waste material which is useful to human beings. Okay, actually these are the excreted material or waste material of the plant, but okay, this is useful for human being ourselves. Okay, such as rubber. Okay, latex, gum, essential oils. Okay, you heard about the eucalyptus plant. Okay, from this eucalyptus plant leaves, okay, we have to get essential oil. Okay, and sandalwood, we have to get perfume. Okay, and these all are the methods and excretory waste. Okay, in the plants.